Hi YouTube, it's Mike with Kane Autograph. Welcome back to the channel. I got a big milestone to celebrate. I just hit 100 subscribers. I really appreciate all the support, comments, and the awesome TTM community that we've built here. Really want to say thank you to those guys when I first started out who gave me some tips and some encouragement. And I want to do a giveaway to share the love. You can win some TTM fuel as well as some autographs straight out of my personal collection. To enter, just like this video, make sure you're a public subscriber to the channel, and leave a comment with the hashtag 100 in it. Let's get into this week's returns. I've had some really cool ones show up. My first return is from Roger Sulkt, a 2-2 in 9 days. Roger was a first round draft pick by the Mariners in 1989, and he's the actual grandson of a former Major League player, making them a rare third generation baseball family. My next return was from John Blue Moon Odom of 1-1 in 9 days, and he gave the inscription of his nickname on there, one of the coolest nicknames in baseball. I did pay a $5 fee to get him to autograph this card for me, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. This next one, 10 days. The punky quarterback himself, Jim McMahon. This one came back, and it's definitely a favorite. Super Bowl champ with the 85 Bears. He brought swagger and sunglasses to Chicago. He does charge a $20 fee. A 2-2 return in 26 days from JoJo Townsell. He was a speedy wide receiver for the Jets in the 1980s. Before the NFL, he started at UCLA and was known for his track level speed. After playing pro football, he's remained active in coaching with youth football. Tommy Green returned 3 cards in just over 2 weeks. He's best known for throwing a no-hitter for the Phillies in 1991. That same year, he went 13-7, was a key part of the rotation. He was really an underrated guy back in the 1990s. I got Russ Baumgarten back in 10 days. Baumgarten pitched for the White Sox and the Pirates in the early 80s, and he was involved in a rare 5-player trade between the White Sox and the Pirates in 1983. A 2-2 return from Gene Lamont in 162 days, and I got him once as a player and once as a manager. In 1992, Lamont became the manager of the Chicago White Sox, and the team won the American League West in 1993, and he was named the American League Manager of the Year. And he managed the White Sox until 1995. I was super excited to get this return back from a media and football legend, Mike Golic, 2 of 2 in 23 days. And before becoming the host of ESPN Mike and Mike, he played 115 games as a defensive tackle for the Eagles and the Dolphins. Chad Lewis caught a touchdown in the 2005 NFC Championship game, helped send the Eagles to the Super Bowl. He returned 2 cards to me in 171 days. The next return, Joel McMahon, 3 of 3 and 17 days. And McMahon pitched for the White Sox in the mid 80s, and he struck out Don Mattingly, who is the reigning AL MVP during his rookie season. Dalton Jones played in the 1967 World Series with the Red Sox and collected 4 RBIs in that series. Always great to get a return from a World Series alum, and he returned 3 cards in 17 days. So my second return from somebody who's been at ESPN, Chris Fuller, 2-2 in 62 days, and he's hosted everything from College Game Day to the U.S. Open. But he began his ESPN career as a sideline reporter back in the 1980s. This next return took 422 days from Frank Reich. He engineered one of the biggest comebacks in NFL playoff history at the time, anyway, when he led the Bills back from a 32-point defect against the Oilers in 1993. This was a real challenge for me. I'd sent to Frank several times before, and I got returned to center and the yellow dreaded sticker that none of us autograph collectors like to say. And then this one had been out for so long, I figured it was lost too. So I was really excited when it hit my mailbox. I don't do a lot of hockey, but I do get this hockey return from Rob Zettler, 2-2 in 138 days. And Rob played over 500 NFL games, and then he became an assistant coach for the Tampa Bay Lightning during their 2020 Stanley Cup win. Bill Matlock finished off the card that was already signed by John Candelaria, and then he signed that Topps Gold Cup rookie card. which I love those cards. And 23 days, and he is a four-time National League batting champion. Only Tony Gwynn and Roger Hornsby won more among right-handed batters. And my last return for the week, Sean Bowski, 3 of 3 in 359 days. Bowski pitched in the majors for a decade, but as a batter, he went 3 for 3 one time in a single game. Pretty rare feat for a pitcher. If you're a collector like me, you know every return tells a story, and sometimes it's just the be patient, as you can see, like with this Bosky and the Frank Wright. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to enter the giveaway. Thanks again for helping me hit 100 subscribers. Let's keep this hobby rolling.